Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. What a beautiful message to kick off today's reading. It's fascinating how the emotionally charged energy in the air today ties into the lower energy phase we're currently moving through. Now, when we call it lower energy, that's just our human ego judging where we are in the cycle. But these times, which our ego might label as low, are actually powerful opportunities to set new intentions, clear our energy, and recharge through rest, play, meditation, or simply spending time in nature, whatever personally inspires and uplifts you. The key message here is to avoid judging the phase of the cycle you're in. This could be related to the new moon phase, where you might feel the need for extra rest and reflection, or it could be tied to a personal cycle you're experiencing right now. Maybe you find yourself in a place where your energy feels a bit lower, or you might even be labeling yourself as stuck. I recently came across some really powerful advice in a YouTube pick-a-card reading by Anita Cyrene, who many of you might remember as Stargirl, the Practical Witch. I know some of you have watched her readings before, and this one really resonated with me. In the reading, she talked about how, when one area of your life feels stuck, it can be so beneficial to shift your focus to other areas where you feel the energy moving, where you feel empowered and strong. By focusing on where you feel loved, adored, and powerful, you can actually get that energy flowing, not just in that specific area, but in other parts of your life as well. As humans, we often zero in on what's not working and try to fix it. But sometimes, the best thing we can do energetically is to focus on the areas that make us feel empowered. By doing this, we build a strong sense of empowerment within ourselves that naturally spills over into those other areas of our lives. That advice really helped me, and I hope it resonates with someone listening right now. Speaking of decisions, I'm hearing that someone has just made a choice about you. So let's dive into the reading. At the bottom of the Energy Oracle cards deck, we have the Indecision card in reverse. Wow, I just felt this wave of energy around my heart chakra. This person's heart chakra is really lit up when it comes to you. It's like they're saying, I've made a decision about you. I know how I feel about you. With the Magician and the Mirror card upright, along with Man holding a coin, also upright. I'm getting chills as I tune into this energy. It's giving off a strong masculine vibe. Now, when I talk about divine masculine or divine feminine, these are just labels to describe energy dynamics. We all have a mix of both energies within us, so this message could be about your internal divine masculine or feminine, or it could be reflecting an external person or situation. As always, trust your intuition above all else. It's your perfect guide in life. My aim with these readings is to help you reconnect with that intuitive space within yourself more consciously, offering confirmation for what your intuition is already telling you. Now that I've shared that, let's dive into this masculine energy that's coming through strongly, having made a decision about someone listening right now. Since this is showing up as masculine energy, I feel many of you resonating with this message might align more with the divine feminine. I'm sensing that lately you've been deeply in your creative energy, whether it's in your business, your work, your art, or even just crafting visions in your mind of what you want to manifest. That, in itself, is a powerful form of creativity, creating with the energy of your mind and vision. Whether you've been physically creating something tangible or simply envisioning it in your mind, you've been in a highly creative space lately. The masculine energy coming through here has been, I'm hearing, really focused on self-improvement. That message is coming through loud and clear, so let's dive into how this person has been working on themselves. The card that came up is, I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. For some of you, This might be literal. If you're on social media, this person could be keeping an eye on your posts or staying updated on your life. But for those who aren't active on social media or aren't connected to this person online, it could mean something deeper. I'm admiring your growth. This person, on a soul level, is really in awe of how much you've grown and transformed, recognizing the distance you've traveled on your journey. I'm also picking up on some concern from them about a possible misunderstanding between you. They might be worried that something was miscommunicated, whether it's that you might have misunderstood their feelings for you, or they feel like they didn't express themselves clearly, or perhaps something just didn't come across the way they intended. The card, "I don't know how to handle my emotions right now," has come up, which is why I felt that strong energy around the heart chakra. This masculine energy has been feeling a lot of emotion towards you and is unsure how to manage it or express it. They're struggling with how to communicate these feelings to you. Another card that came up is, "You deserve better than them." This card has been appearing a lot recently, and it's interesting. For some of you, this might be quite literal. Perhaps you're connecting with another masculine romantically or dating, and this person feels a protective vibe towards you. They admire you so much that they believe you deserve nothing but the best, and they feel that no one else quite measures up. Despite this, there might have been times in the past when they didn't feel worthy of you themselves. For others, if this isn't about a current romantic connection or dating, this card could simply be a message from someone who wants you to know that they believe you deserve the very best in love and romance. If you and this person have shared memories, the Memories card indicates that they've been diving deep into their past. Whether it's old photos or replayed conversations, they've been reflecting on those moments you shared. This is specifically for those who have a past with this person in this lifetime. I'm sensing that they're doing this because something in their material world has become monotonous, or has prompted them to slow down and turn inward. An event or shift in their life has made them more introspective, leading them to revisit these memories, whether they're actual experiences you shared or past conversations. The Outcome card suggests this person has a clear goal in mind regarding you. Remember, we initially pulled the Indecision card reversed, and I mentioned this masculine energy is feeling decisive. This decision is tied to the outcome they're aiming for with you. Specifically, with the Devil card reversed, it seems they are looking to free themselves from a situation that no longer serves them. This could involve a karmic connection, a challenging situation, or a lower vibrational circumstance. They're making a significant shift in their mindset and energy to move toward a more positive outcome. I'm feeling a tightness in my throat right now, like someone is holding back what they want to say. This energy suggests that this person is struggling to express themselves and is feeling anxious about how they come across to you. They may perceive you as very articulate, which makes communicating with you a bit intimidating for them. I'm also picking up on something about spelling. Maybe they're concerned about their grammar or how they're expressing themselves. This might not apply to everyone, but it feels like they get self-conscious when talking or texting with you. Whatever you've done or said, or even just the energy you've projected, seems to have pushed them into a decisive mode. With the Devil card reversed, they're looking to free themselves from something that's been dragging them down. Be it a job, a relationship, or another low vibrational situation. They didn't feel the motivation to make this change before, but now they're determined. With the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups showing up, it's clear that this person is very focused on reaching out to you with clear communication. Their ultimate goal seems to be forming a partnership or bringing the two of you closer together. What I'm picking up is that this person is committed for the long haul. You might see them on the outside and think they don't seem to care or aren't taking much action, but the reality is quite the opposite. They're actually making long-term plans. They've decided to free themselves from whatever's been holding them back and are preparing to move toward you with clear communication. They're focused on building a partnership with you, but it seems like they know they need to be strategic about it. For some of you, the situation might be complex, with other people or feelings involved. I'm curious about what triggered this shift. It seems like something you did, said, or even an energy you unknowingly sent out has prompted a major change in their approach. It's like they've had a moment of clarity, deciding, I'm in this for the long term with divine feminine. I need to find a way to free myself from this lower vibrational situation so I can communicate clearly and pursue this partnership. I'm curious about what triggered this shift in the masculine energy. What did you do, or what changed in their world? It seems they're no longer at a crossroads, as indicated by the crossroads card reversed. So, what led to this decision? The Forgive card suggests they might have been uncertain about whether you'd forgive them for past issues. However, something has given them a hint, perhaps a dream, something you said or something you did, that you might be open to reconnecting with them in some way. Of course, you're the one in control of how this connection unfolds. You decide what kind of relationship or interaction you want, whether it's a renewed friendship, a romantic connection, or something else entirely. But what's coming through strongly is that this person has received some kind of sign, whether from you or from the universe, indicating that you might be open to having them in your life, or at least open to exploring some form of connection. I'm picking up that something has recently sparked a strong sense of potential between you two. Maybe they had a dream or noticed you frequently on their mind, imagining a romantic or deeply connected scenario that filled them with a unique, positive emotion. This experience seems to have highlighted the need for them to move away from their current, low vibrational situation so they can approach you with a meaningful offer. It's like something made them realize the true potential of your connection, and humor seems to play an important role in the bond you share. The Outcome card is showing up again, emphasizing that this person is very focused on achieving a specific outcome with you. While it's up to you to decide if you want to align with this vision, it's clear they are aiming for a strong, tangible partnership. They see immense potential in building something solid with you. With the Ace of Pentacles upright and the Devil card reversed, it feels like they want to make a significant offer, but feel they're not quite ready yet. It's as if they're building up to this grand gesture, metaphorically saving up their chips until they can make one big, impactful move towards you. In this process, they're realizing they need to free themselves from a lower vibrational situation, as shown by the Devil card reversed. They've been tied to something or someone that's been holding them back, whether it's a relationship, a job, an addiction, or another situation. Although they weren't ready to let go in the past, something has shifted. Perhaps a sign from you or the universe has pushed them to face a major change they've been avoiding. It's like they've been avoiding this tower moment, despite knowing for a long time that this situation needs to end. Even though they've been dependent on it, it's also been harmful to them. Now, they're finally ready to embrace this transformation, all for the chance to clearly communicate their feelings or make a meaningful offer to you. Even if you decide to turn down their offer, this masculine feels he must make it anyway. He's convinced he'll regret it for the rest of his life if he doesn't clearly express his feelings and intentions to you. This mindset has me really curious about what exactly he's feeling and what he wants. Now, I'm going to reshuffle the energy oracle cards to open up the reading and see what messages come through for our divine feminine collective. Let's ground ourselves with the root chakra. We've got the attachment card reversed, which is intriguing. This card is all about releasing those lower vibrational attachments that might be dragging down your energy. It's like I shuffled the cards, and it ended up right in my hand, yet I was focused on the other cards and didn't see it clearly. I'm sensing that some of you might have these lower vibrational patterns or attachments right in front of you, but you haven't fully noticed or addressed them until now. You might find that with a bit of journaling or self-reflection, you quickly uncover some self-limiting patterns, whether they're thought processes, emotional habits, or even people and situations that have been dragging you down energetically. Journaling can be a powerful tool to help you gain clarity on how you're feeling inside. The Caring Connections card, reversed, suggests that some of you may be facing deep emotions related to past experiences or current relationships where you felt rejected or unappreciated. These might be people or environments where you struggled to feel valued or true to yourself. This resurfacing of those old feelings of not quite fitting in might be coming up for you now, either from your past or even present-day connections. You might have heard it before, but it's worth repeating. You came here to stand out, not to blend in with a broken world. You're here to transform it. Your light and energy are meant to inspire and elevate others to a higher level of consciousness, and you've been doing just that, even if you haven't fully recognized it. I sense that some of you divine feminines have been quite hard on yourselves lately, feeling like you're not doing enough or feeling a bit lost, especially during this new moon phase. Know this. You've inspired and uplifted others more than you can imagine. This new energy feels like a breath of fresh air. It's almost as if you're emerging from a period of darkness, ready to embrace life with renewed joy and connection. This offer coming in could symbolize a fresh start and a chance to experience happiness and support. We've got the King of Cups here, which is a stark contrast to the previous energy that felt more like the Fool, lacking commitment and action. This new presence, represented by the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, is someone deeply in touch with their emotions and ready to show up for you. Unlike before, where you were a pillar of support for someone who might have drained you, this new energy promises stability and emotional depth. I just want to mention that if you're unsure about being a twin flame, or if that label doesn't quite resonate with you, don't worry. There may still be valuable messages in this reading for whatever love situation you're navigating. I truly believe there are no accidents or coincidences. We encounter people, information, and videos for a reason. So, I hope you find something here that offers you hope, clarity, or insight you need right now. Feel free to set your intentions, either out loud or in the comments below. You can solidify your intention by typing it out, or simply doing whatever feels right for you. It's interesting that the cards are a bit quiet today. When I lit my sage candle for this reading, the flame was quite small at first. Sometimes the flicker or brightness of the candle can reflect the energies I'm about to channel. As I was mentioning this, a card flew out. Our first card is the 5th chakra card, reversed. Talk about synchronicity. Today's card is the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. Just yesterday during the supermoon reading, I sensed something about the throat chakra, whether it was a blockage, someone finding their voice, or something similar. Today, it's like we're diving right into that theme. I keep hearing words like silence, lack of communication, or miscommunication. For someone listening to this, there might be a literal silence between you and your twin flame right now, or perhaps some sort of miscommunication. It feels like communication is a key focus, so let's dive deeper to get more clarity. As I asked for more information, 3 cards flew out. Let's explore what's happening with this blocked throat chakra energy. The first card that came out is, once again, the Journey card, a card that's appeared repeatedly in my recent readings. Today, though, I feel guided to read a bit from the guidebook. The card mentions movement, relocation, travel, and I'm hearing shift, especially in relation to the throat chakra and communication. It seems there's a lot of insight coming from this Journey card, so take what resonates with you. I'm going to dig a bit deeper into this throat chakra shift and how it's affecting communication with your twin flame. The next card we pulled is the Garden and the Gate, which has also been showing up frequently. I want to share a bit from the guidebook about this card. It depicts a serene young woman in a lush garden filled with vibrant flowers, but the gate leading out is locked. She wears a key around her neck, and this detail really caught my attention. The message I received is, the key was within you all along. I'm sensing that for the divine feminine I'm connecting with today, especially if you tuned into my reading yesterday about throat chakra shifts. There's a powerful message here. You've always had the key to unlocking your strength and personal power. It's been within you all this time. This is about stepping into your voice and realizing your full potential in this lifetime. I know this might seem like a broad message, but someone needed to hear that today. But let's dive deeper, as the Journey card has more to offer regarding the throat chakra. 2 key themes that stood out to me were relocation and travel. For someone tuning into this reading, you may have recently moved or changed locations. This might not apply to everyone, but I'm sensing that this energy is significant for a few of you. The word city came up, so if you've recently visited a city, moved to or from one, or had any significant city-related experience, it might be relevant. How does this Journey card relate to the throat chakra? What does this relocation mean? For some, it could be a physical move, but for others, it might be more about an energetic shift. I heard the phrase, level up, but it might feel like a breakdown rather than a breakthrough. This is a common theme, especially during Mercury retrograde. It might feel like you're backsliding, but it's actually a time of breaking open, opening your heart chakra to strengthen your twin flame bond. So, if things seem challenging right now, remember it's all part of the process of growth and transformation. What I'm picking up is that someone tuning into this message has recently experienced a significant energetic upgrade. From a 3D perspective, it might not seem like much has changed yet, but there's been a lot of internal transformation happening. I want to dive deeper and get more specific about this shift. What else can we uncover about this energetic change? How is this person evolving and leveling up? The card that came out is the Community card in reverse, which is intriguing. This is the number 7 card, and I've been seeing 777 everywhere lately. Let's take a moment to explore what 777 means. As you might know, 777 signifies that you're in perfect alignment with the universe, ready to receive blessings, miracles, and opportunities. It's a sign that your dreams are coming to fruition and that you're on the path to something greater. Returning to the Community card in reverse, it often points to feelings of loneliness or a lack of connection in the physical world. But for this specific message, I'm sensing that this sense of disconnection is actually a sign of a powerful spiritual awakening. Even if it feels like you're isolated socially, this period is leading to profound personal and spiritual growth. I sense that you've been on a transformative journey for a while now. If you're feeling disconnected from those around you, whether it's friends, family, or your social circle, it's because something within you has shifted, causing you to no longer resonate with these connections in the same way. This disconnection isn't a sign that something's wrong with you or that you're flawed. It's not about being a hermit or anything negative. Instead, it's because your energy has evolved to a higher vibration. Think of it like this. You're still in the same physical world as everyone else, but you've leveled up energetically. You're now existing on a different plane of reality. It's as if there are multiple layers of reality overlapping with our physical world. Even though you share the same space with these people, your experiences have shifted to a higher level, moving beyond the lower vibrations that others might still be experiencing. I know this is a deep topic, but if this message resonates with you, it will touch your heart and soul in a meaningful way. What you need to understand is that this sense of loneliness you're feeling isn't a negative sign. It's actually a reflection of how much you've evolved energetically. Just like the message I mentioned from the 777 search results, this loneliness is creating space for something better, more meaningful and fulfilling connections. The reason you've been disconnecting from people is that you're making room for these new, enriching relationships to come into your life. This process of feeling alone is actually preparing you to welcome in your soul tribe, people who truly understand and resonate with you. I sense that you've spent a lot of time trying to make your unique soul fit into various social circles, but it never quite worked out, whether in school, at home, or at work. You've always been empathic, sensitive, and spiritually advanced, which made it hard for you to connect deeply with others. This journey of disconnection is actually leading you towards those who will genuinely understand and support your true self. You're learning that it's not worth squeezing into spaces that feel too small for you anymore. Instead, you're embracing the idea that being alone is better than settling for connections that don't truly fulfill you or match your higher vibration. This openness creates space for deep, soul-level connections that are worth the wait. I hope this message resonates with you if it's meant for you. Moving on, the second card we pulled in this clarification, spread for the throat chakra, is the Broken Heart card in reverse. Interestingly, I pulled this card reversed in yesterday's reading as well. I'm going to shuffle the deck again to get more clarity on what broken-hearted situation is coming to an end. Wow, I'm getting chills. The card that came out is Yin Yang in reverse. This card is strongly associated with twin flame connections, so I'm excited to dive into its meaning. With Yin Yang reversed, it suggests that the imbalance in a twin flame connection is what's coming to an end. This card indicates that a period of imbalance or disharmony is resolving. I'll pull a few more cards to get more details about this shift and what exactly is changing. Let's dive into what's been off balance in this twin flame connection. I'm pulling a card from the Rest and Rejuvenation deck in reverse, which often points to anxiety, sleeplessness, or restlessness. It seems like someone has been losing sleep over this imbalance. So, what's causing this disturbance, and how is the connection finding its balance? The card that came out is Victory in reverse. I heard a message that feels a bit unusual. In the past, it felt like the goalpost kept moving. It's like there was a recurring pattern of progress followed by setbacks, where moments of hope or anticipated reunions were constantly delayed. Imagine setting a date with someone, only for it to be postponed repeatedly. There's a sense of frustration here, with feelings of broken promises or disappointment, where it seemed like there was a lot of talk but little action. This energy might not apply to everyone, but if it resonates with you, I hope it brings some clarity. To explore this further, I'm drawn to the Lover's Oracle deck to get additional insights. Let's see what guidance it offers. Let's explore what was out of balance in this twin flame connection. A card just flew out with a heartfelt message. A message for you. I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. This feels like a significant realization, almost like a light bulb moment. It seems that someone has come to understand just how deeply their twin flame's love has illuminated their life. It's as if they've had an awakening, realizing, how did I not see this before? It reminds me of that lyric from the song I See the Light from Disney's Tangled. Many of you might resonate with this being the divine masculine, though I haven't yet delved into the specific divine feminine and divine masculine perspectives. To get more clarity on what was out of balance, or is now finding balance in this connection, I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels deck. I want to uncover what was imbalanced between these twin flames, what remains unhealed, and why there was a sense of disconnection. Let's see what insights we can gather. All right, let's dive into the card that just flew out. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. I was exploring why these twin flames might have been disconnected, and an intriguing message came through. It seems that you and your twin flame have shared many lifetimes together. This connection is one of your deepest, most ancient soul bonds. In past lives, you've been drawn to each other repeatedly, which makes this current lifetime particularly significant. Here's where it gets interesting. In one of those past lives, it appears there was some unresolved energy or wound created between you two. This might be a deeply unconscious memory, something your soul has carried into this lifetime to heal. You might not be fully aware of this past life connection, but if you felt a shiver or had a strong reaction while I was speaking, it could be a sign that this message resonates with a buried past life memory. It seems like the current separation or disconnection you're experiencing might be part of this healing process. It's almost as if this separation was necessary to address and heal an old dynamic or wound from your shared past. It's a fascinating and profound message, and I hope it resonates with someone out there. All right, everyone, let's talk about the final card that came out in our initial clarification for the 5th chakra, the throat chakra in reverse. This card was Door to Romance reversed. I kept hearing phrases like, the door has been closed, or I've been locked out for a long time. But now that it's reversed, it feels like that door is starting to open. As I was shuffling, another card flew out, 2nd chakra in the upright position. This card, which represents the sacral chakra, has been appearing quite a bit lately. The sacral chakra is all about pleasure, intimacy, and our connection to joy. What I'm picking up is that there's a positive shift happening here. It feels like someone's sacral chakra, or their twin flames, is opening up in a new way, leading to a fresh reconnection. I heard phrases like reconnecting with their inner child and starting to enjoy life and each other again. There's a sense of joy, pleasure, and intimacy becoming more vibrant. It's as if a major wound in the sacral chakra is now healing, lifting a weight, and shifting the balance. Imagine a seesaw. As one side rises, the other side finds balance. That's the kind of shift I'm sensing here, with something new and positive starting to unfold. So, the card I pulled, which is about the ongoing process of healing, revealed the word continued. This tells me that the shift happening in the sacral chakra is still in progress. Not completely healed yet, but definitely moving in the right direction. As this healing unfolds, it's like the sacral chakra's opening is paving the way for deeper healing around intimacy, creativity, and pleasure in both life and relationships. As this chakra continues to heal, the door to romance is also opening up. It's almost like these two things are happening in tandem, each one enhancing the other. The healing of the sacral chakra is directly impacting the connection with the twin flame, helping to open up that door to romance. With the Healer of the Ages card coming up, there's a strong sense that this healing is not just personal, but also profoundly sacred. This card represents ancient wisdom and deep healing energy. I'm hearing clearly that this connection is divine and protected. The divine light and healing energy from this card suggests that both you and your twin flame are healing each other through the love you share, not just with each other, but also by nurturing yourselves. This love is sacred, and it's part of a powerful divine healing process. As I shuffle the Rumi deck for our final card, I want to let you know that you can also connect with me on Instagram, @Magnetize Official. If you resonate with the energy here, consider subscribing to our channel to join a vibrant community of like-minded, creative souls. Today's Rumi Oracle card is the Courage of Your Love. Here's a message from the guidebook. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arises, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Rumi. This card speaks of a heart that shines with brave love. Embracing love's courage means freeing yourself from the constraints of fear and judgment and stepping into the wisdom of your mature heart. As we conclude this reading, if you found it meaningful, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our wonderful community here on YouTube. You can also connect with me on Instagram @Magnetize Official. Sending you all my love today. Take care, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next reading.